Hey, my name is Brandt, and I'm a professional video editor, camera operator, sometimes science communicator, critical thinker, all of these things. How are you? You know what? I love that for you. I've been trying to figure out what to watch for the past hour and a half. I've just been sitting here. And then I saw K-pop Demon Hunters pop up, and I thought, you know what? That's probably a pretty accessible movie. I know a lot of people like it. I don't really know much about it. I believe there's a lot of music in it. I know that it's animated. I don't really listen to K-pop. I assume that's not required to enjoy this movie. Although I have done a little bit of music production, not sure I'll be able to provide much insight into that, but you know, maybe a little here and there. And yeah, it's late at night. It's almost midnight. And I thought, what better way to cap off the night? Have a little bit of fun. Sony, they make good movies. Anytime I see Sony Pictures Animation, I think of Spider-Verse, which is brilliant. Okay, so already we're seeing some of that mixed frame rate animation style. So you want like character animations to happen 8 or 12 frames per second, and then your camera movements you want to be full 24 or 30 or whatever you're going for. I'm guessing 24 in this case just because it makes animation a little bit easier. That's how you get some of that choppy, almost stop motion aesthetic.
The world will know you as pop stars, but you will be much more than that. You will be hunters.
Powerful pose.
Born with voices that could drive back the darkness. Singing songs of courage and hope, the first hunters created a shield to protect our world, the honmoon.
I just want to pause for a moment to appreciate the color palette that we're doing here. We're doing like a lot of cyan and magenta to give us some really nice color contrast. It's a nice way to direct our attention and allow us to focus on specific things, allow it to really pop out. It gives us a nice sense of separation. Looks great. And then I also noticed during this whole sequence, we've got speed ramping, which is happening. Gives you this feeling of there's a lot of motion and then there's a snapshot. And we kind of linger on it for a moment and then a lot of motion and then a snapshot. There is a rhythmic quality to it. I need to go back for the lore though. Who's this guy with the Rainmaker hat? What's going on with him? He feels a little bit different than our gremlins here.
Singing songs of courage and hope.
Oh. And actually, sorry to get too bogged down here. As we slow down time, we're actually swapping over to 24 frames per second.
But hunters are more.
Oh, that is so weird. That is fascinating. I probably wouldn't have even noticed it if I weren't already thinking about mixed frame animation. When we're following behind a character that is moving through the scene, that is a lower, choppier frame rate. But when we're like really seeing the face and the character is facing towards us, we ramp up the frame rate of the animation of that character. That is interesting. Maybe it's supposed to like help emphasize the character's grace and power in these moments, that they are a little bit more fluid than at other times or something. I'm not sure. That's a weird little detail. Okay, so they do this dynamic frame rate adjustment thing throughout the entire movie. And really it's quite impressive that it's sort of hard to notice most of the time. I still don't know why they do it. I don't think it was to emphasize the grace of those characters. I think it was probably a technical decision. I haven't looked into it at all, but my guess is they really wanted the sort of chunky 12 frames per second aesthetic. But when you drop the frame rate, sometimes certain animations don't really work. A way that we see this in actual live footage quite often is if you're doing 24 frames per second, you really can't pan all that fast before it's quite rough to look at. But then the higher your frame rate, the smoother the pan is and the faster you can effectively go without totally distracting your audience. Although they do kind of a cool, clever thing where they will have multiple elements that are maybe 12 frames per second, but they are updating on alternate frames. So you'll have a character update, then an environment update, a character update, an environment update. And this allows them to render less, but still have things happening every frame. So it just kind of feels a little bit smoother. Also, we're hearing about a king demon fella who feels like could be the big bad.
Every generation, a new trio of hunters is chosen to fulfill our ultimate duty.
That's some cute lore.
That will keep demons and Kima from our world forever. And now, that duty falls to you.
No pressure. I wonder, is this responsibility known to all the people? Or is this a secret that they're holding?
Who else could wear a sleeping bag to the Met Gala?
Yeah, she's our role model.
She's the best. Love her.
We're here for Zoe! She's a rapper and lyricist. She gets real scary, like so scary, like you better watch out. Her mom was a Sunlight sister, but passed away when she was an infant. But Celine raised her and built Huntrix around her.
It's curious to see the sort of subcultures within this one group, because it's like an ensemble group. You get these different people that value the group in different ways based off of who is their favorite member of it. Which, not that it matters, but my favorite is Zoe. But I think all of them bring their own unique character and value to the group.
The most carb loading
For the fans!
Yeah, I need like 10,000 calories to get through the choreo. Our fans deserve
Oh,
that.
that's fun.
Wait, there's no water in these.
Excuse me, miss?
Yes, Miss Hunter.
We have
Hey, what?
Right away. You're welcome. Arrivederci. Goodbye.
She's here to sabotage you. I don't know what her deal is, but
We love you. We love you too.
so sweet.
You're a demon, right? What do you mean?
You're smiling all weird, watering plants with coffee, and those guys? Come on.
We're gonna eat your fans!
No,
thank you.
No.
Because my dad.
there's a little element of old boy hallway scene. Okay, so we're doing like a breakout into musical whenever the demons appear, because this is our mechanism for protecting people. This is our mechanism for defeating them. I like what they're doing here with modifying the space of the airplane. It looked like a pretty small private jet, but now we're getting this infinite hallway extension of the set, which is kind of cool. There's sort of a sheen to all of the lighting. It's all very stylized, which I guess would make sense if we're sort of portraying the lives of these demon hunters as a constantly evolving music video. Although I am a little confused as to why we are surrounded by demons when I felt like the demons were originally cast away. Has that spell not held strong over all these years? Has it diminished in some capacity? I'm noticing some smear animations. This is something that was used a lot in traditional 2D hand-drawn animation, but has found its way to be worked into 3D animation over the years, which I really like, which you can see right here. Depending on the shutter speed of your camera, you're getting motion blur, right? Because your camera is capturing a duration of time. So 1/30th of a second, 1/60th of a second. Your hand is moving from here to here over that duration of time. So photons from your hand are going to bounce off of your hand and hit the camera, bounce off of your hand, hit the camera. So you're going to get motion blur. We can do motion blur in 3D animation quite easily, but in this particular case, instead of doing camera accurate, physics accurate motion blur, we're doing smearing, which is just drawing the object smearing across the frame. In this case, it actually looks really rudimentary for the finger. It's just like a couple of brush strokes, but it happens so quickly that it works. You know what I mean? It doesn't have to be highly elaborate or anything like that. Oh, and before we move on, there's one like really fun, cool last little example I want to show you, which is when Rumi grabs the noodles from Mira and Zoe, we see a doubling of the noodle cups, and one pair of them is really warped and distorted. And this works equally as well. It's really neat. We can see examples like this in actual real footage if you have strobing lights. So if you have strobing lights, you could think of it as the frame is exposed for 1/24th of a second. And during that, maybe the light flashes on when the cup is being moved. So you see it warped and distorted, and then the light goes off. The cup continues moving. So you don't see this. This doesn't get exposed to the sensor. And then the strobing light flashes back on, and then you see this crisp second version of the cup, this doubling. It's just a cool creative smearing style of motion blur. Oh, that's fun. Obligatory Twilight Zone shout out. Okay, so the public doesn't really know. Wow, what a note. It is pitch corrected though. Not to take anything away from the performance, certainly much better than I could do. And pitch correction, that is standard practice. It's just everybody does it. Some people do it a little bit more aggressively. Some people do it a little bit less aggressively. Really, I just wanted to step in to show you this cool tool that I have. It's called mini meters, and it allows you to visualize audio, which is really useful for people like me. I've got the CRT right here, and it always has this super high-pitched whine. But I'm too old. I can't hear it. I know it's there though, because I use mini meters to show me what I can't hear. I have to cut that whine out of my vocal recordings, and that's just one such use case. Now, I'm going to try to show this off without getting another copyright claim, but I'll show you a little sample here with Rumi singing, and you'll see this kind of waterfall of a spectrum of sound. And you'll notice that here at about 800 hertz, we had our fundamental frequency that the performer was singing, and it was a perfectly straight line. No deviation in the pitch whatsoever. But I feel like the dead giveaway is when she goes from an F note to a G note, and it's just like a little swoop, no overshooting. It just perfectly goes to that G note, locks in, and stays there for the entire duration of the note. Again, this is not to disillusion you or disrespect the performance or anything. I think it's really good, actually. It's a very powerful performance. But I just thought that was interesting, and it actually does make a lot of sense for the character. Rumi is a supernaturally good singer. She has these incredible powers, and that power is her voice. I mean, they know how to make an entrance. I'll give them that. So does the public see these lines, or did just the K-pop ladies, did they just see the lines, or is that just for us, the audience? I don't know. I have so many questions. It's like the DMV.
I understand. You are weak, pathetic, useless, all of you.
I want to take a moment to talk about the processing of the voice on this king fella. I'm not sure exactly what they're doing here, but it's really cool. It's really interesting because a lot of times when we have these villain figures, you get a lot of sub-bass rumble into their voice and a lot of
pitching down to make them intimidating and scary.
But here it's left a little bit more naturalistic, but there is almost like ring modulation that's happening sort of at the ends of phrases that makes it sound almost robotic or gravelly in a way. It's really cool. I would love to know how they did that. There's like a saturation there plus some sort of tremolo ring mod kind of thing.
Don't you idiots know? Once the hunters turn the honmoon gold, it's over for us.
There's like a sizzle to it.
He was in total control. He feasted on souls. The world trembled.
Hey, it's the hat guy.
But then some hunters sang some songs. Now all he does is starve. Time came with the crumbling crown. Will he let the fire go out?
I let you keep that voice, Chino. And
It was pretty.
to fight the hunters where they least expect it.
Oh, they can just levitate, huh?
Everything that powers the honmoon. The fans. A demon boy band? What do you want?
The memories. I want them erased.
Okay, I see room for growth
Okay,
in him.
you know what this means.
The moment we waited for.
Whoa, that was weird.
Good thing we're taking a break.
Yeah, sounds like you need the rest.
Water, now! What a way to end the...
Gotta protect those vocal cords, yeah?
Ooh, look at these social numbers. They're off the charts.
We got the hottest ticket in town.
To our couch.
They already picked out a movie for us. It's actually a list of 702-second videos I want you to watch all about turtles.
Sounds super boring. I'm so down.
Let's do this.
I'm sorry, did they just publish a song? Because let me tell you, going through the song publishing process, it's a bit more boring than that, and a little bit more time involved. Okay, so if you've never published music before, here's how the process goes. You have to find a music distribution service. This is a middleman between you and all of the streaming services, so like Spotify and Deezer, which I recommend, Tidal, YouTube Music, Amazon Music, all that stuff. And through your music distribution service, you pay them money yearly, and then you upload all of your stuff to it, and then you have to sit there and you have to fill out the metadata on every single track. It's just like a list of forms. It's actually pretty straightforward, but it is just like boring and business. Let's make sure we dot our I's and cross our T's on this. An artist of their size is not actually going to use a music distribution service. They're going to have people who manage distribution for them. These are called labels. I forgot that labels exist and are a real thing, but they're called labels. But when you use a music distribution service, you basically have to have everything finalized and you have to hit the publish button 2 to 4 weeks before your music actually goes live, because they need to communicate to all of the platforms to make sure that everything is ready in time. And they have thousands, if not tens of thousands, if not hundreds of thousands of artists who are all uploading music all at the same time. So, you know, they need time to ensure that it actually has a proper rollout. So you wouldn't just hit publish and have it go live. I assume it's live. I might eat my own words and find out that the song that they just published isn't going to come out for 2 weeks. And then I would look like an absolute fool. But I just thought that was some fun insight that maybe you would like to know if you've never published music yourself.
It's time.
Couch.
Yeah.
Couch.
Hey.
Damn, those strawberries look good as hell.
What? No, we literally just sat down.
Rumi, you didn't.
Did you announce the new single?
No, wait, but the pajamas. No.
Her new single is on fire. Everyone's listening to it.
Okay, I feel like a lesson is incoming. We're not there yet because we need our protagonist to fall before we learn the lesson. But I feel like one of the lessons we're going to learn here is overworking yourself. She needs to learn how to take a day off. Sunset vibes? Oh, I'm going to point something out here because this is like a great lesson for lighting in general. And it's interesting that they're doing it here in these promos, but they're not doing it as much in the rest of the movie, which is if you want really interesting lighting, use gobos. Gobo is a term for basically just like something that you put in front of the light. Usually you could think of it like a filter, but it's just a solid surface with a pattern cut out. You're only allowing light to pass through in that pattern. But this doesn't necessarily have to be gobo. This can be just light being blocked off in different ways. But you can tell that in each of these shots, there is a very focused channel of light that is being cast in the scene. So here with this first one, we have just like this tight strip of light, which is common in music videos. And it's really compelling because it's sort of like a Z slice. It helps establish a sense of depth across a scene. But it's also dramatic. So here we've got a similar thing. This is light that is supposed to be a sunset, as we can see from the faded background. But we can see that the light is being cut off by the top of the window. And then it's also cut off from the side of the window. So we just have sort of this narrow strip of light. We're really playing around with this selective lighting. And then the next shot, we've got the same thing. We got the same thing. Light being cast through a window is always interesting because there's shadows built into it. There's an implication of things outside of the environment that you're seeing. I think it's really interesting that they're playing with lighting in this way during these promo shots, but they're not really doing it outside. Oh, okay. Now hold on. During these promo shots, they're showing lighting in this way because it is evocative of a heightened sense of reality, but it is based off of a naturalistic lighting scheme. So all of these are like sunset. But a lot of the lighting we've seen in the movie up to this point has been stylized, not naturalistic. And that taps into the demon hunters seeking commercial success. Like their music is no longer representative of the beauty of nature. I wonder if once we get to the end of the movie, when we find that core again, I wonder if the lighting will change to reflect that. Something to look out for. Something to look out for. I hope I'm not wrong. Because I would love to see that. Yeah, I was wrong. They didn't do that at all. But I left this in because I thought it was just like kind of a cool idea. Maybe somebody else could use that. A diptych.
Tell us more about that new single.
Golden. It's the story of us.
It's a song about who we are and where we're going next.
Oh, maybe a little bit of intergroup conflict. Is she formerly a demon? Is that what we're implying here? That'd be quite a complication.
Cause we are hunters, voices strong like a
Huh? You okay?
Yeah, I'm fine. Let's take it again. From the top.
It's a tough note to hit.
Okay.
Just keep it in your register, right? Is it like spreading?
My voice?
No.
Fix the world and make it right. When darkness finally meets the light. Celine,
Nice harmonizing.
kill all demons?
Yes, cover those up. You only have those because
My dad was a demon?
when the honmoon is sealed, all the demons will be gone from this world, and so will your patterns.
So what's going on there? Her mom was a demon hunter and her dad was a demon? I feel like there's more to that story. Meanwhile, all of you are like, yeah, there is. Just shut up and watch the movie. They'll tell you the story. Okay, here's our hook. I was waiting for the hook. No disrespect. But at this point, I was like, okay, well, this is cute. But I'm waiting for the complexity. I'm waiting for the nuance to sort of hit me. I'm waiting to find something to like make me feel some type of way. And here we've got it. I don't remember this lady's name. I'm sorry. We have within her clearly an internal turmoil, this push and pull, where her entire life she has likely been in denial about the demon part of herself, thinking that, oh, this is temporary. This will go away. I just have to fight it. And now it is getting to the point, the tipping point, where she cannot hide it anymore. But I'm getting the feeling that she thinks that the demon part of her is going to prevent her from singing in some type of way. That last scene sort of told us as much, but we already know that the demon boy band can sing. Although they were given Jinyu, he was given his voice from the king demon. Oh, what if her dad is king demon? Oh, I mean, that would kind of make sense. Cool development. I don't love her parenting style in this moment. I would like this girl to have the tools for self-acceptance and understanding who she really is and being okay with that and learning how to operate with that. I think when you have a problem, ignoring it is a bad way to cope with it and a bad way to improve it. Bad way to solve a problem.
You're so modest. It's just the bathhouse.
Maybe some other time. You guys go ahead.
Oh, so they don't know.
Maybe they'll understand.
No, Rumi.
They will.
Nothing can change
They
until
will.
your patterns are gone.
They are your homies. They are ride or die for you. You gotta tell them. Ooh, what a pretty shot.
How am I supposed to fix the world? Fix me when I don't have my voice.
You have to fix you before you fix the world.
Why? Why?
Jinkies. You need a support group right now. Tell them. Tell them. Tell them. Tell them. Tell them. Tell them.
I'm sure everything will be fine. Bobby can handle it. Hi, Bobby.
Girls, I can't handle
My voice, it's in trouble.
Wait, in trouble?
Maybe we should call Celine.
We know what you'd say, Zoe.
Oh, right. We are hunters.
Voice is strong. Your faults and fears must never be seen.
It's our most important show. It's when we strengthen the honmoon for the entire year. We can't skip it. We just can't. Not when I'm so close.
Please, for the love of God, come clean to them.
We'll get through this. We can do anything together.
We have 2 weeks to fix Rumi's voice. Any ideas?
I do have one idea. Don't worry. It's totally legit.
I do have to say that one of my all-time pet peeves is that when a problem arises and there are opportunities to communicate the problem that are not taken, and the problem gets worse because of a lack of communication. Communication is super important to me. I think about it all the time. I think about ways to improve my own communication because I have historically been very bad at it throughout my life. And so when I see it depicted in a movie, I think part of it reminds me of a younger me. And I know how that goes. No problem has ever been solved by not communicating it. I can't fathom such a thing. And so I'm seeing this and I'm thinking every second counts. And every second that you're not being honest with the people who care about you, it's a form of self-harm. It is self-destructive. And that is difficult for me to watch. But I have faith that it will not be dragged out super long.
Yep, about as legit as I expected.
Earthy and
Seen online.
legit to me.
Yay! That's the spirit.
Okay, let me see.
Ah.
In order to heal a part, we must understand the whole.
Exact. Okay, this dude gets it. Oh my God.
I see. No, actually, I don't see.
The way his pupils bulge out.
You have lots of walls up.
Whoa. He's so good, right?
He actually is.
Focus is good. But focusing on one part leads to ignoring other parts, making you separated, isolated.
Ooh, emotionally closed off?
Yes.
She's also a workaholic, doesn't know how to relax.
I bet she refuses to go to the bathhouse with you.
Oh my God, yes! How did you
Dude, I can't believe you got all that wisdom just from looking at her.
I see.
Stop doing that.
Eagerness to please. Maybe a little too eager.
What? I'm not like that.
The composition here, it really tickles my brain because we're establishing this foreground, midground, background kind of a layering and the separation that comes with that. It just like, it makes me feel warm inside, you know?
That's great and all, but I thought we were here just for your tonics.
Just give us the boys' juice.
I know just the tonics you need.
Truth serum. Please.
That? Us?
Your tonics are ready.
Honestly, I love his energy.
You guys are so gross.
상이 되고 너 즐거워하는 모습을 한데 종일 함께면 질릴.
Damn. So inconsiderate. I feel like that whole montage was like a South Korean editing style joke that I have like only the minorest tangential exposure to. So like just enough to know that like, oh, they're doing a thing here, but not enough to go, oh, they're doing this thing. Okay. So this is the demon boy band. Okay. They just confirmed it with the silhouettes and everything. But it makes sense that they were rude. I am really interested to see the interactions between this demon boy band and the Huntrix lady who is a half demon. Ooh. I think about a lot of things through the lens of Star Trek, and the half demon lady is a little bit like Spock. I mean, nothing like Spock in personality, but a little bit like Spock in having this half human, half alien inner conflict and always trying to shut one out for the other. Fascinating. I just have to interject here. Clever writing on the song. Clever writing. I picked up on it while I was editing after my second watch. You mean to tell me the demons are singing about how they're going to suck the soul out of you, how they are parched and you're going to fill them up. They're going to drain you empty like a can of soda. A few of these songs are pretty good at foreshadowing.
They're magicians. I mean, demons. Usually demons.
Make me wanna flip the top. I'm gonna come make you hit the spot.
It almost seems like they're nice demons.
Demons are never nice.
Yeah, that whole demons are never nice thing. A little bit of self-hate, a little bit of that anti-demon propaganda. Something she's got to work through. Also nice to get some of this soda pouring sounds, like in music production we call it ear candy. Well, I say we. I think that's mostly an Andrew Huang thing. But maybe he didn't start it. I don't know. That's who I learned the term from. I think at this point, the Demon Boy Band, I think they're garnering favor because there is a certain amount of power that comes with being idolized. And with that power, they will be able to utilize it more irresponsibly. But also, it'll allow them to get closer to Huntrix. And through that, they can enact their evil schemes. Whoa. So colorful.
Spicy challenge.
Girl, you gotta come clean with your homies. You gotta tell them. Hey, yo, what?
They come off the stage, we'll jump down for the attack. These boys will be done.
That's one flaming hot Chinu. Happy is down.
Let's go get these guys. We finally get to go to the bathhouse with Rumi!
That one's always looking at me.
No, we're not. You think we're just gonna let you steal our fans? You're gonna have to fight us for them. Yeah, keep your hands off our honmoon.
Leather in a steamy room has got to be uncomfortable.
Don't let this turn you off bathhouses, Rumi. It's usually really fun and relaxing.
Ooh. Yeah, I like this, like,
You're strong.
staccato to rhythm of fighting.
A hunter who's part demon?
Spoilers. Yeah, her inability to... Wow. What a cool shot. Her inability to...
Hey, this is the men's bathhouse. Get out of here.
Sorry, Bernie Sanders over here. Her inability to accept herself is really leading to, you know, potential like panic attacks here. I guess also in this moment, her fear of not being accepted from her best friends. That's probably an equally large factor in her kind of hitting that fight or flight situation. And the thing about fight or flight is it's not just fight and flight. There's a third option. I forget what it is specifically, but it's basically like disengaging. It's shutting down. You're just locked out of your brain, which as somebody who deals with a lot of anxiety throughout my life, it's a situation I'm very familiar with. I'm going to dial it back because wow, what a cool like rotating shot. Love that. Yeah, this shot in particular. Wow. Stunning. Damn, homie got his soul stole.
One of the hunters bears my mark, but I have no control over her.
This is good. This means she has shame.
Look at all the weak spots. We've never seen the honmoon like this before. Krima must know we're so close to sealing it for good.
I'm sorry, I've been glued to this tiny screen for hours. I just need to look away. And it's just social media numbers. Not the end of the world.
This is the battle for hearts and minds.
Okay, that's really good. And that tells me that the Huntrix ladies, they see the honmoon, but regular people do not. Bobby could not see it. Question answered.
Write a brand new song, a diss track to expose the Saja boys, and send those disgusting demons back to the depths where they belong!
Yeah!
We're going to kick their butts!
Those expressions freak me out, man. Girl, come clean. You have to understand the whole.
Hunter.
What?
Seems regular to me. Oh, are things mutating or something from the evil spirits or whatever? The demons? Yeah, I don't think they're inherently malicious. I think they have been changed. This is good. This might be the first step she needs for self-acceptance. Cool. I love that. This is a really interesting little cheat. I just want you to notice the lighting on Rumi and how it's always contrasty. And realistically, in this environment, you're predominantly going to be lit by the moon. And the moon casts sharp shadows. It seems like it's a pretty clear sky. So you're not getting a lot of diffusion through the clouds and through light bouncing off of Earth, then bouncing off the clouds and then bouncing back onto you. That would be a very diffuse light, but quite subtle. But here we're seeing like pretty strong lighting on Rumi as she scales her way up. It's not at all realistic, but I do think it looks nice. And importantly, in a scene as dark as this, it helps you really keep track of the motion and where Rumi is and what she's doing, which can sometimes be difficult during night scenes. Although I do notice that they're pushing this night scene a little bit darker than they have in previous night scenes up to this point, especially when you compare it to something like this scene where Rumi is really revealing to us, the audience, that she is part demon. In this case, it is a little bit more overcast, and so you're getting a lot more diffusion. And so there's like this sort of ambient lighting just coming from all directions. And this is definitely darker than that, but we're keeping Rumi really high contrast. And we're allowing a lot of light to find its way to Rumi. I also like the really subtle sound design there, keeping it nice and quiet.
Wow. I wasn't expecting a hug, but... Jeez, okay.
That visual gag is really good.
About your patterns? But first, I want to talk about those pants. Teddy bears and choo-choo trains? Really?
Hey, whatever makes her comfortable.
You're a demon. Demons don't feel anything.
Is that what you think? That's all demons do. Feel.
Like Vulcans.
Our misery. It's how Gima controls us. I'll never forget the first time I heard him. That was 400 years ago.
Like Vulcans. Sorry.
So I busked the streets, but it didn't get me anywhere. I was desperate. We were
This is point of view. That's weird.
Then,
but cool.
You can't do anything for your family. You're not good enough for them.
But the patterns, they kept spreading. until they consumed me. And I was condemned to the demon world. These are a constant reminder of my shame. A shame I can never escape.
I don't fully trust him yet, but...
Of a shame of your own. You can tell me. I understand. I'm the only one who can.
I'm just going to say, even though he's presenting a compelling argument at this point, I don't know that you should trust any man who says, no one else will understand you like I will. I think anybody can be understood if you communicate. He is trying to establish a dependence in this relationship. So just, be careful about that kind of stuff. Although I do appreciate that he's sharing, assuming that his story is true. And I do think there is more complexity at play than Rumi is willing to accept. And I do think it's interesting because the way that Guima, the Demon King, is the nagging voice in this guy's head, it does remind me of the way that Celine was talking to Rumi as a child and sort of instilled this shame into Rumi for her being, half demon. And so I do see some parallels there for sure. I am just a little nervous about potential deception, but I think long term, this guy could be a very useful ally. Also, cool sword.
Like you.
Denial.
What a cool sword.
Until next time.
There won't be a next time!
Look at how much it's glowing.
You know you'll never beat us.
No, keep the pants. The pants are cool.
That's the song. It's a takedown.
So sweet, so easy on the eyes, but hideous on the inside.
Nice.
You like it?
Whole life spreading lies, but you can't hide.
Baby, nice try.
I'm about to switch up these vibes. I finally opened my eyes. It's time to take you straight back into the night.
I really appreciate they're doing diegetic percussion in time with the music. So the stabbing of the knives, this demon bouncing around, pong, 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 all to the beat. Very fun.
Wait, that's the beat.
Totally!
Oh. Yeah, there you go.
Oh, how about a demon with no feelings? Doesn't deserve to live.
Oh my God. Like every insult they hurl at the Saja boys, they're also hurling at Rumi. It makes me so uncomfortable.
Yay!
And who should I make this out to?
To our biggest fans.
It is an honor.
So you shared your secret with your friends?
If only I could smash her demon face in right now. Thanks for coming.
I'm gonna tell them. Eventually.
There's no better time than now.
Look, if I help him, he's promised to erase my memories. And those voices in my head will be gone.
You want me to talk about my patterns? I hate them. Just like I hate all demons, how I hate Guima.
If hate could...
And she helps herself.
I would have done it a long time ago. Trust me.
I made this for you.
For me?
For me? Aw. This guy gives me a little bit of a Ghibli kind of feeling.
Come on.
Yeah.
What are you doing?
Nothing. Just, did you want to come in?
I mean, yeah, if you want me to come in, I can.
Do you really think this is the right song to be Guima? It's so hateful.
Yeah, because we hate him and we hate demons. And I just can't shake this feeling that you're keeping something from me.
Mira, I'm not keeping anything from you.
You're keeping so many things from her.
Sound nuts. Ugh, I can't wait until every one of them is destroyed and sent back to suffer with Guima for eternity. Right, Rumi?
Yeah, eternal suffering.
Girl, please, please, please.
We couldn't have done it without their support.
Spooky.
To our fans, thank you. We really feed off your energy.
In other news, the amount of missing person reports have...
She wants to meet and she's late? You made me come all the way out here just so you could jump scare me?
Follow me.
Yes.
Help us win the Idol Awards. Because when we win, the honmoon will be sealed.
And you'll be on this side.
Guarantee your freedom. And all the demons will be gone from this world. I will finally be free of these patterns. You made a mistake, Chinu.
It's not that simple.
But I am a mistake. Have been since the moment I was born. If there's no hope for you, what hope is there for me?
Did you hear that directly from either of your parents?
For you. Here, free one. Go find yourself a better boy. This one's hopeless.
Good advice.
Well, there's your answer. Hopeless.
That's the funny thing about hope. Nobody else gets to decide if you feel it. That choice belongs to you. Your loss.
Just door creak sound.
For what it's worth, I don't think you're a mistake.
I don't either.
Okay, bye.
Bye.
A lot of people were born, let's say, unintentionally. They were not meticulously planned to be created. Some people would colloquially say that they are a mistake. Even if that is true, that does not mean that you do not have value. Also, that does not define you. It does not define who you are or what you're capable of. It is, at best, a trivia fact about your life. I understand where Rumi's insecurity is coming from, because a lot of this has been reinforced by Celine. And she was told from a young age that this is her flaw. And she's made it out to be her character-defining flaw. I think people amount to more than their flaws, Rumi included. And I can't wait for her to realize that. Because I think the only thing that is truly holding her back is herself. And just like what she said about hope, you can choose to not hold yourself back. That's for you to decide. That's something that I had to struggle with when I was growing up. I had to figure out, what is my place in the world? What can I do to bring value to the world? I remember when I moved out to live on my own, and Donald Glover had just released his album Because the Internet, which was like a seminal work for me, life-changing work. It depicted the story of a young guy who was born into immense wealth, and living a lavish lifestyle was all that he knew, and then his dad died. He had a really difficult time figuring out who he was and what he brings to this world and life. And it was one of the first times growing up I'd been presented this perspective of the purpose to life is not to hit it big and get rich. That was like the thing to aspire to. The thing to aspire to is making a lot of money. If you had pressed me about it when I was a teenager, I'm sure I would have said, oh yeah, there's more to life, but I never really seriously considered that in respect to me. And one of the difficult things about significance or importance or value is these are all provided by yourself. And that's scary. If you think that your life has no value, it becomes kind of true. It becomes kind of a self-fulfilling trait. And I think it's extremely difficult for somebody else to imbue that into you without you being open and receptive to it. But one of the beautiful things about that is that the moment you realize, oh, I have purpose, I have value, it becomes true. That is the only thing holding you back from attaining those things, is just understanding that you are the one that provides it. And so Rumi just has to figure it out herself.
Time to put you in your place, cause you're rotting within. When your pattern starts to show, it makes the hatred want to grow out of my...
These lyrics are throwing me off.
It's the second verse, right? How about when the patterns start to show, the whole world will finally know that you're depraved. My sword will happily show you to your grave.
Rumi, we don't have time to change the lyrics even if we wanted to. The Idol Awards are tomorrow.
Well, I don't think I can sing this song.
I'm here for literally anything you need.
Poor Bobby.
Join the pride. We need you.
Oh, is he going to be a defector? No.
Seriously, what is your problem?
They aren't really appreciating him. Come clean.
Questioning everything we stand for when we're so close to sealing the honmoon.
It's a takedown, I'ma take you out, you'll break down like that. It's a takedown, I'ma take you out, and it ain't gonna stop.
정신을 놓고 다시 밟고 팔을 새겨놔.
You can
That's a cool visual. Oh, she's got like an AoE blast.
Everything is at stake, and we just need to get through this together.
You know I'm always on your side, but it's really hard to understand this time. We can't win this without your voice, Rumi.
I love this. This little interaction here. It's always way easier to talk to people one-on-one than it is to talk to 1v multiple, talk to a group, especially if it's something that you're concerned about, something that you care a lot about, something that you're nervous about. Having a more intimate, personal conversation also helps establish the tone of, I'm being vulnerable, please respect that. And I love that Zoe establishes that, hey, no matter what, I've got your back, but also I have to tell you that through that framing, understand that this is my established default. No matter what, I'm there for you. But right now, something weird is going on. It's fucking confusing because you're not communicating to us. You're not helping us get to the bottom of this, right? Like we're supposed to be there for each other. And right now, I feel like you're not there for us because we're trying to be there for you and you're not letting us. And so I'm glad that there was like an example of good communication of Zoe saying, hey, something is wrong. And this is the way it's affecting us. This is the way that this is causing problems. But like, understand that it is said with love. Whatever the issue is, we can work through it, but we can't work through it if we don't know what it is. I just wanted to put a little extra attention to this interaction because I think it's a really important moment.
I spent my whole life keeping this secret, this shame of what I am. And the more I hid this shame, the more it grew and grew until it started to destroy the one thing that gave me a purpose, my voice.
Now I know we can change, but I won't if you're not by my side.
Girl, you can change without him if you needed to.
I can tell you anything.
You don't have to depend on him for that entirely.
We could be free. We can fix it if we never face it.
We can't fix it if we never face it. Girl, listen to your own words. There's something about like the skin material that feels like almost plasticky.
Let the past be the past till it's weightless.
I mean, if her voice is healing, that's because she's actually confronting who she is.
I don't hear his voice. I'll make sure the Saja voice lives tomorrow. I can't wait to see you on that stage tomorrow.
Has he been listening in?
Turn around.
He's right behind me, isn't he?
It's funny. I thought for a moment you actually believed you could be free. If you really thought you could escape what you are, what you did, you would have told her the truth. You betrayed your own family. You left them behind. Don't forget about our deal, Chino, because I can turn those voices off. Or they can be gone. Don't think you can escape what you are.
So it seems like a big theme here is, can people reform? I've talked about this in other reactions in the past. I'm a big believer in reforming. I think people who have committed some form of harm, they can never take back the harm that they've committed, but they can strive to better themselves. They can strive to better their communities. They can serve their communities. They can prevent more harm from happening in the future. And I think that is the ultimate form of justice. That is unfortunately not a lot of what our justice system is built around, often built around vengeance. It's built around somebody has committed harm, so let's harm them, which is not an effective way to prevent future harm. All to say, King Guima seems to be an advocate of vengeance-styled justice. He sort of implies that somebody who has committed harm in the past must suffer in eternity. And this line in particular really speaks to that. If you really thought you could escape what you are, to Guima, you are the sins you have committed. You are the harm that you have done. You do not amount to more than that. I think this is very revealing of Guima's worldview and outlook, but I think it is fundamentally flawed. I think it's very myopic, and I think it is a way in which Guima can manipulate the demons. That is how Guima asserts control. He says you cannot be elevated above your worst moments. You cannot be reformed. I am the only one who can provide you relief. There are some religious undertones in that sentiment, controlling people through threat of eternal damnation, and only I can provide you salvation, only I can give you relief, only I can lift you out of the worst of yourself. I think that deprives people of agency and their selfhood, and it deprives people of giving themselves permission to change. That's cool.
Maybe they'll understand.
No, Rumi. Nothing can change until your patterns are gone.
Girl, do not listen to her.
The last few weeks have been hard.
Here we go.
And I admit,
Here we go.
I haven't been at my best.
Do it.
But I know we can win tomorrow.
Do it.
We just have to sing the right song. And Takedown isn't...
It's okay, Rumi. Look, I'm kind of a difficult person. Overly blunt, short-fused, highly aggressive. My whole life, those things were a liability. But somehow, with you guys, they're okay.
I love this. They are setting the example of being vulnerable.
I felt like my thoughts and my lyrics and all my notebooks were just useless and weird.
Revealing their own insecurities.
They mean something. I mean something. All these fears, it's the demons talking. But tomorrow, we can win this war. And when the honmoon is sealed, we will be free of these demons. Maybe go to the bathhouse together?
What?
You mean the women's bathhouse, not the men's?
I will fight for a spa day with you.
Okay, I see what's happening. Rumi thinks that she has grown as much as she needs to grow. She says her voice is healed, but I do not think she has reached true self-acceptance. I think her voice will worsen yet again. And at the very least, she has dropped the wall of not going to the bathhouse with them. I do love that Zoe and Mira modeled communication to her. They modeled being insecure with her. They have shown that by revealing to each other the things that they must not reveal, the things that they're not supposed to show outwardly, they are still accepted by the group. It was the perfect time for Rumi to come forward, just to talk about what she's been going through, and for her to be accepted by the group like the others have been. But I guess she still has a little bit of learning left to go. Cool piano, though, off to the side with the glass top and the glass sides. Interesting. So you could see all of the strings when the hammers strike them from playing. Also, what an incredibly lavish place they live in. Holy, they must be rich as hell.
Every snowflake is special, but one snowflake is probably the best. Who will be the top of the mountain? Fans from around the universe will decide.
Yes! We win this, and then we celebrate with each corn dogs. Kaza, kaza, kaza.
Yay!
Oh, that's fun. Did she hold it together?
Killing it out there!
Let's go finish this. Bobby?
You're on in 20 seconds! Bobby?
Yes!
Damn.
Crushing it!
They freaked her with the okie doke. The sabotage.
So sweet, so easy on the eyes, but hideous on the inside. Whole life spreading lies, but you can't hide. Baby, nice try.
That's dirty. The fact that they're impersonating. So there are a bunch of moments throughout this movie where people are talking about demons in the presence of Rumi, and it feels like Rumi could take that as a personal slight against her. But this song in particular is very much written to be weaponized against Rumi. And I think it's pretty clever in that way. It's a dirty tactic.
I don't think you're ready for the takedown.
See what you are.
You're a demon. A mistake.
You have been since the day you were born.
See how much more stressful this is than if she had just come clean when she was on the couch? The performance of Rumi on stage feels very violating. As much as I go on throughout the reaction talking about how much Rumi absolutely needs to open up with communication, that obviously does not justify somebody, in this case, demons, taking her autonomy away from her. When you really sit with the scene, it does feel very gross and exposing. I think it makes Rumi very empathetic in the moment because nobody should ever be put through a similar situation.
Oh, thank goodness.
You were hiding this from us this whole time?
No, I have a plan to erase them. Gina was supposed to... Gina? How could we be together if we can't tell your lies from your truths, Rumi?
I knew it.
She abused their trust.
It was too good to be true.
I can still fix it!
Gotta control that temper.
Will you please?
I love this like orchestral version of the song.
Where are you?
Really pretty.
How could you do this?
It was all a lie.
You were a good person and you still are. You just made a mistake.
I left them! That's right. I lied to you.
This will be a great test because she feels an emotional attachment to him. If he comes clean, she will feel what it felt like to have some element of truth withheld from her. She'll be like, oh man, this sucks. This would have been nicer if you had told me an hour ago and we could have worked through it. But if she can forgive him, then certainly the rest of the Huntrix ladies can forgive her. Or vice versa. If the Huntrix ladies can forgive her, then she can forgive him. And they can both find redemption through that. But we're hitting rock bottom at this point.
I left them!
This is the true fall.
I left my sister, my mother, alone, while I slept on silk sheets in the palace with my belly full every night!
But that's not all you are. This is just your demon talking. You have to fight it.
That's not how it works! Yes, it is! All we get to do is live with our pain, our misery. That's all we do.
Are her eyes changing? Damn, she's unzipping the whole ass thing. Not the socials. No.
Coming apart.
You couldn't keep them together. You're all alone.
Whoa.
You don't have to be.
So to cheer everyone up, we're going to do a special live performance tonight. Midnight, Namsan Tower.
How are they appearing off the screens?
You thought you found a family? You don't deserve one. You never have.
You're too much and not enough. You'll never belong anywhere, but I can give you a place to belong.
Ooh. Okay, this is an interesting opportunity. Now that I'm thinking about it, hold on. Neurons are firing and activating. Everybody is transfixed, hypnotized effectively by their own insecurities. That little voice in their head that is critical of yourself has been turned up to 11. Rumi has made that her whole ass identity. She's constantly telling herself who she is and thinking that she is the worst aspect of herself. She has likely built up a defense against this. And not only is she telling herself that she is not enough, but her closest companions are telling her that all demons are horrible and all demons deserve pain and suffering. And Rumi has had to like build up the defense against this. So she may be one of the very few people who is, in fact, ultimately able to navigate through this horrible, defenseless world. She may inevitably become the chosen one to bring people back from the brink on this. Oh, very cool shot. See what you've done, Celine? This is all your fault. Low key.
Rumi? I thought I could fix it all. Do what you should have done a long time ago, before I destroyed what I swore to protect. Please. Do it!
What she should have done a long time ago is teach you how to accept yourself. So maybe she can do that now.
I swore to protect all that was left of her. But I never thought that that would be a child like you. You told me to cover up, to hide. Yes, until we can fix everything. I'll tell Mira and Zoe that it was all a lie, an illusion by Kima.
She still hasn't learned.
No, no more hiding. No more lies. This is what I am. Look at me. Why can't you look at me? Why couldn't you love me?
I do.
All of me!
This is why we have to hide it.
This is the honmoon I'm supposed to protect. I'm glad to see it destroyed.
Sure. I just gotta say, I do love it when bilingual musicians sort of code switch. And D-Smoke is an artist that comes to mind for me who does that. It's a really fascinating skill because the way that different languages are structured allows you to just develop and build different kinds of rhymes, and you structure sentences differently. So to be able to sort of code switch back and forth between different languages gives you unique pairings of rhymes. In a way, it just like really opens up the possibilities of your rhyming vocabulary. And even though I do not speak Korean, I do not understand Korean, I do appreciate the integration of that. And actually, if we're like really overanalyzing it in sort of an annoying film student kind of way, we could interpret this code switching between English and Korean in the raps as being maybe not necessarily directly symbolizing, but somewhat evocative of this element of good and evil that's presented and depicted in the film. This, especially with Rumi. With Rumi, you have this demon hunter and this demon aspect of her, this kind of code switchy back and forth kind of thing. Just another way to present a duality of self. Another way to present contrast. Also, I'm now noticing we have Guima showing up on stage. That's probably bad.
Fix the world and make it right. When darkness finally meets the light.
You think you can fix the world? You can't even fix yourself.
That's the first step.
And now everyone finally sees you for what you really are.
They do.
It's necessary.
Is gone.
It is. So we can make a new one.
Okay. Yeah, rebuild society. I'm down for that. I know that idols are a thing in South Korean culture, and I appreciate that they are doing a thing here with this movie where they are showing that there is a peril inherent to idolizing somebody in general, but especially if they are not being honest with you. You are sort of mindlessly obsessed with a fabrication. I think that is a useful lesson to be told, even though that's not like the core lesson that we're teaching through this movie. I do appreciate it because I think you just, in general, you should not idolize people. People are much more complicated than your mental conceptualization of the person.
Shouting at why.
Sorry, I started thinking about like those fake mobile game ads with just like swarms of enemies.
But not Out here on our own, and I'll be right here by your side.
Yeah, see, they just had to like confront their truth. Just be honest. Then you'll be accepted by the people who care about you.
Your voices cannot defeat.
Bro looking like a whole ass jack-o'-lantern. You can't do it on your own. You need help.
I'm sorry for everything. You gave me my soul back.
Reform.
And now, I give it to you.
Somebody who harmed someone else, preventing future harm.
You're just my type. Oh well.
I guess they don't get to reform. They don't have redemption. Sorry. Whoops. For what it's worth, I think this is probably the song that I've liked the most. At least on initial listen. Nice reverb off the end of that. It kind of sounded like like Valhalla Supermassive or something.
I love my girls.
Bobby. What a pretty shot.
Rumi, I'm so happy you didn't like eyes.
Wow, Zoe, way to be super literal. But same.
You know, I feel like we got a nice little break.
Yeah, I definitely feel recharged.
Me too. I thought I wanted couch, but I think couch can wait. Rumi! Oh my gosh!
Take down.
Interesting. So I guess.
Girls to the world.
Oh, this is cute. What a great character that guy was. Aw. In the sound booth. Was that Logic? So yeah, I did really enjoy that, but I do maintain that I had that one primary major critique. I have to apologize because I know that it is sometimes frustrating to see somebody be frustrated, but this is my number one with the bullet pet peeve. It's the lack of communication. And I appreciate that they at least had the other characters in Huntrix model out the communication. There were at least pieces of it. And then you start to see Rumi engaging in that sort of communication with Jinyu. So at least there's that. But holding off on that until so deep into the movie really just like hurt me. And I understand that sometimes when you're telling a story to what might be like a little bit of a younger audience in some cases, you might want to depict the perils of not communicating. And in doing so, you can show the worst case scenario of just how bad this can go if you hold off way longer than you should. But I would like to present Steven Universe, which is one of my all-time favorite shows. And through that show, you know, no spoilers or anything, but through that show, there are conflicts that arise. And with the exception of like 1 or 2 episodes, there's almost always good, strong, effective, compassionate communication between characters. It's truly incredible for that reason. That's the thing I always point to for like, you know, you can have conflict, you can have tensions that rise up, and it doesn't have to be this sort of self-inflicted harm. And I think there could have been more story to be told, even if Rumi was really upfront with her bandmates. And I think sometimes it is more important to model good communication than it is to model the perils of bad communication. It can be really difficult to imagine how to navigate your own situation when you've only been told how to not navigate your own situation. You know what I mean? I think both are useful, but I'm always in favor of showing a good way of doing something when possible. But anyway, that was cool. I know I'm being a little critical of it, but I did enjoy it. I thought the animation was really kind of interesting. They had some wacky moments. They really went exaggerated with the anime manga face expressions at times for emphasis, which was fun, but also kind of cursed. And I've got some additional thoughts now that I have sat with the movie for a little bit and watched through some of it again. I'll start off with some stuff that I really liked. I feel like there was a pretty good depiction of anxiety through Rumi, the overstimulated aspect of it, and how it's easy to just shut yourself off from external stimulus. That all felt very true to my experiences. So I did really enjoy that. In my reaction, I didn't talk too much about the music or even really express much on my face as it was happening. I was kind of locked in. Sometimes I get into absorb mode and my face just turns to stone. But as I've heard the music a few times through, I've come to really appreciate it. I maintain that last song, What It Sounds Like, is a really exceptional song. I think it's a little transcendent, even. It is really cool. And the way that the crowd comes in as a chorus and it builds up. I just love the subject matter of that song as well. I think it's very empowering. And if you're observant, you've probably noticed that I've had to manipulate the music a little bit so that way I'm less likely to get copyright claims, because a bunch of them got flagged. But I really liked that one. I also really liked Jinyu's opening introductory song. His little acoustic song. It's just 4 lines or something like that. Compared to a lot of the other music in this movie, it's a very stripped down song. It's just Jinyu's voice and the stringed instrument he was playing. I forget what it's called, but I really liked that. And I also really liked the HUNTR mantra that is sung as a duet between young Rumi and, I guess, young Celine as well. And it's very haunting and sparse, but I think very pretty, especially the harmonizing they do sort of towards the end of that. Another thing I really loved in this movie was the friendship between Rumi, Zoe, and Mari. Is it Mira? My dyslexic ass. I wish we had more of it. We really only see their friendship firing on all cylinders during like the last 3 minutes of the movie. Right? Because even from the very beginning, Rumi is already a bit detached and distancing herself from her friends. And because they put off the communication until the very, very end, I feel like they don't actually have a healthy friendship until that last scene. I feel like we were deprived of that because I love their bond. I would have liked to have seen more of it. Okay, now here's my last point, and I'll try not to belabor it too much. I feel like I kind of got in my own way a little bit during this reaction, because through a lot of it, I was trying to figure out what is the meaning of the movie? What is the messaging of the movie? Like, what is the movie about? And throughout the reaction, I felt like the movie was more or less about identity, but I had some problems with that. It sort of gave off this impression that identity is not self-ordained. It's just sort of inherited at birth. And I didn't really like that. It wasn't really clicking with me, but I did appreciate that they depicted the honmoon as an institution or structure that was inherently exclusionary. Sometimes we take for granted that these large structures of society can be unjust. Laws, for instance. When you're young, you like to think of laws as teaching you right from wrong. If you break a law, that's bad. If you follow a law, that's good. But as you get older and you have more life experiences, you start to really see the flaws in laws, because laws are created by people. People have biases, people want power. And if you can exert a law onto people, you can have some sort of power over them. If I were a lawmaker and I said, well, it's the law that every time you pass by me on the street, you have to give me $50. Well, just because I got that passed doesn't mean that it's okay. It is a way for the government to curtail behavior that they don't like and strongly encourage behavior that they do like. So even though the honmoon is really just a reflection of the people, I guess a law is supposed to be, I appreciate that they showed this structure as something that can be flawed and, importantly, can be changed, particularly with mass mobilization. So I thought that was cool, but the identity stuff was still messing with me and I couldn't figure it out. But then I started plugging in different viewpoints and frameworks to view the messaging of the movie through. And I thought about it like, what if the movie is trying to present a sort of metaphor for somebody who is gay and closeted, or trans and closeted, hasn't started, visually expressing their identity. And it made some things make a little bit more sense, but not everything. A lot of people who've been through these experiences might recognize the archetype of a parent figure who knows what you are, but treats it as a phase, treats it as temporary, as, oh yeah, we'll just fix you and then you'll be normal. I'll just change you and then you won't be whatever this is, right? Like that makes a lot of sense through this lens. Also, the reluctance to communicate. The thing that plagued me the entire time does make a lot more sense through this. Coming out to people you care about is mortifying in some cases. It is a very brave and courageous thing for somebody to do because the risks are so high for being alienated from people you care about. Even in situations where your best friends care a lot about you, they are constantly espousing this demon hatred. They're talking about how demons all deserve to die. Right? And Rumi is going, I don't know if I can come out to them and tell them that I'm a demon because they hate all demons. Seems like a bad idea. So these are the aspects that I feel like kind of pass the test of looking at the movie through that lens, but I think it fails in some other aspects, such as if this were a strongly supported interpretation of the story, then the movie is trying to say that having one of these sexual or gender identities is a sin that you have been cursed upon from the devil. It's trying to say that it is objectively evil, which I think maybe runs counter to the third act of the movie. On top of that, Rumi finally reaches self-acceptance, and at the end we see that she does still have her patterns, but they're almost invisible. She is effectively passing as a normal person, which implies a sort of conformity. Now, I could see this being sort of mixed in the reception of looking at it through the lens of the closeted experience, because some people probably would say, hey, if I just come out and be myself, I would love to be in the crowd and not stand out. I would love to just like be one of everybody and to not be ostracized by your peers. I could totally see that as being something that you would want. But then some people would want to say, no, I don't want to be like everybody else. I want to be me. I want to loudly be me. I'm fine standing out. I would prefer to stand out. So I could see how the ending could maybe pass the test of that lens for some people and not pass the test for other people. So this interpretation has its ups and its downs, and I wasn't fully satisfied with that either. So I did the thing that I should have done from the beginning, the thing that I do very often, which is just give it a literal interpretation. Listen to what the movie is telling you that it's about, because it's actually quite explicit. They just outright tell you the patterns, they are an expression of shame. They are caused by shame. This is a world where if you feel shame, presumably a deep shame that you begin to identify with, then the patterns start to grow. This is a corruption of sorts, and either the stronger you feel the shame or the longer you feel the shame, it's not really clear which, the more the patterns grow across you. Now with Jinyu, it's quite clear what the source of his shame was. He betrayed his family. With Rumi, it's a little less clear, but I think we can sort of figure it out. Rumi has felt shame since she was a child, since before the earliest in the timeline that we see, and she feels shame because her father was a demon. We never know who this demon is. It seemingly doesn't matter. And I think she felt this shame not necessarily because of an inherent prejudice against demons, but because Celine could not find it in her heart to love Rumi. She took care of her, which I give her credit for. She stepped up to help a child who no longer had parents. That's commendable. But Celine was a bigot. She hated part of Rumi because of that bigotry. And it's interesting because Rumi's parents having Rumi, it implies that there was a time in the past when it may not have been as necessary to keep this honmoon strictly separating and segregating the demons from the regular people. I would have loved more information about that implication, whatever was going on there. So Celine imparted this view of self-worth onto Rumi, which caused Rumi to hate herself, and she felt shame through that. And over time, the shame grows and it grows and it grows. I had the thought that the patterns are cool because the patterns are like cracks or ruptures in the soul of the person. In the same way that we see the rips in the honmoon and the demons can get through, I like to think that the patterns are similar, but for the soul, and through those cracks, through the patterns, Hima could start weaponizing the shame. You would start hearing his voice once the patterns get widespread enough, and then once it totally consumes you, at that point, Hima just brings you down to the underworld, because at that point you can no longer resist his influence. I think Hima is particularly insidious as a villain because he takes shame, which I think is a really useful social tool, and he weaponizes it. I say this from the context of shame is something that we use to really effectively discourage our own behavior. If we do something that we're not proud of, something that we regret, then we feel shame about it, so that way we can change our character in such a way that we prevent ourselves from feeling more shame. That is our reward for never doing the thing that we hated that we did in the past. We have changed as a person. Shame is no longer useful, so we don't feel it. But Hima takes that shame, amplifies it, and keeps repeating it in your ear long after your character has changed. So you feel like you haven't changed. Jinyu should feel shame for what he did to his family. Absolutely. One could argue he should feel shame for a long time. It's a really horrible thing that he did. But 400 years? He felt shame for 400 years. He still can't get their voices out of his head. Why? Because Hima put them in there. If he were able to change who he is, which he eventually does, he no longer hears the voices in his head. He doesn't need them because he's become a person who would never do that to his family again. I liked that story element and that depiction, even though Jinyu is a character who I never really trusted. I liked his complexity, but I could always feel his fingers pressing down on the situation to manipulate things, except for at the very end. At the very end, he has a revelation and he truly changes. And so viewing the movie through this interpretation of shame works. I mean, it tells us that it works. But I guess I had sort of a disconnect because what is much more interesting to me than shame is the act that inspires it. And the movie's not super interested with that. But now that I've thought it through and I've explored some different ideas, I do appreciate the movie more. Boy, I have been talking for a while in this video, huh? Well, I have just 1.5 more things to get through. The half thing is I forgot to praise the fight choreography. I think that aspect of the movie is really good. I think it's really cool and fun. The way that they frame things so that way action happens close to the camera and then gets out of the way for the next thing to come in close to the camera. I really enjoyed that. And I thought it brought a lot of fun energy. Sometimes I'm a little bit critical of animated movies that treat their cameras as though they are not constrained by what a normal camera would actually be constrained by, you know, things like physics and just where you can put a camera and how you can move a camera physically. Adhering to those constraints can allow everything to feel a little bit more real and grounded. And this movie breaks that sometimes, but I don't think it's a big problem because it lends itself to the over-the-top nature of the fights, and I think they have enough fun with it that it works. Okay, so that was my half of a thing. Now we need to get into one big last thing that I want to talk about. I was thinking about it, and I wanted to do sort of a mental exercise of what if I were brought in as a writer in the early developmental stages and was allowed to rewrite parts of the movie. So I wanted to pitch to you an alternate version of this movie. If you are a person who can mentally visualize, maybe put this one in the old noggin, put this one in your imagination. I can't, I have aphantasia, but I can still think of ideas, you know. Now, before I get into this, I do need some obligatory disclaimers, which first and foremost, I'm deeply aware that movies are highly complicated projects that are the product of many different and highly skilled creatives, and every creative decision along the way is a compromise. Whether you're compromising to keep your creative vision aligned with your fellow creatives' vision or aligned with the director's vision. Maybe a studio executive or an executive producer steps in and wants to change things, or whether you have budgetary constraints, whether you have time constraints, even just the physical act of taking something that exists in your brain and translating it into a medium that other people can experience and understand. That very act is compromise in some way. And every step along the way is more compromise. Some compromises can be good, some can be bad. Sometimes compromise can lead you to tell a story in a way that you didn't originally want to, or in a way that you know is flawed in some way. All this to say, my pitch is not to say, look at how much smarter and better I am at doing this. It's strictly just an exercise for me to explore how I feel about the movie. Another disclaimer, I know my pitch isn't going to be perfect. Ideally, this pitch would then be revised by other writers, and you would have brainstorming and collaboration to fix the problems with my version of the movie. Okay, let's get into it. I want to keep some story elements the same because I still want it to be K-pop Demon Hunters. I just want it to be a different K-pop Demon Hunters. So the intro is going to be very much the same. You have this overworld, underworld dynamic where the overworld is filled with all your normal regular people on Earth. Your underworld is filled with all the demons underneath their feet. We also have this superhero pop idol sort of situation. We can keep all that. That's cool. I also want to keep the fight choreography and the musical elements of the movie because I think those are pretty important to the aesthetic of the movie. They bring a lot of character to it that sets it apart from other movies. Okay, so we keep a lot of stuff the same, and then we get to the point to where Rumi is revealing to us, the audience, that she is part demon, and this is when she starts struggling with her voice. Now in the movie, Rumi ditches all of her obligations, and she ditches her friends, and she's dramatically running through the streets. I think we can modify that a little bit. Rumi checks in with her friends and she's like, hey guys, I can't perform tonight. I'm not feeling up to it. I'm so sorry. I need to go for a walk. I think this is really important early on because we're going to start seeding the idea that their friendship transcends beyond business partners, right? They've known each other for a long time. And so instead of Rumi closing herself off entirely, she's keeping her friends in the loop. She's still taking time for herself, but she's being considerate of others. I think that's useful to demonstrate. Now at this point in the movie, we have the flashback to Rumi's childhood, and I think we're going to delay that flashback just a little bit. Instead, Rumi is walking through the streets, and at this point she can have the sort of monologue that she had where she's talking to herself or singing to herself that she had when she was on the rooftop. Now, I would hate to cut that scene because I love that shot. It's one of my favorite shots of the movie, but you could still have pretty beautiful cinematic shots of her walking through the city. At the end of the day, the story has to be more important than whatever cool shot we can find. During these quiet, intimate moments, Rumi is communicating to us by talking to herself that she is having an identity crisis. She has kind of rejected her heritage side of her identity, and she has leaned totally into her voice is her identity. And now she's losing her voice, so she doesn't really know what to do. And she's struggling, and she's in a weird place. So during this whole scene, it might be kind of fun if they have Zoe and Mira sort of trailing her in the background. They're far enough away that they can't hear what Rumi is saying, but they're trying to like kind of blend in and be incognito as well because they're concerned about their friend and they just want to make sure that she's okay. At this point, maybe Rumi actually comes to, I think it might be interesting if there was, you know, those like war memorials where it's just like a wall full of names. Maybe there is something not exactly like that, but evocative of that, but of, you know, fallen pop idols to sort of indicate that the people of this world, they really treat the pop idols as, you know, these elevated figures. They are heroes to them, even if they don't fully understand the scope of their role in society because they don't know about the demons. So maybe this is a place where people go to remember the fallen pop idols, including Rumi's mom. And so this might be a place where Rumi occasionally visits to quietly grieve the loss of her biological mom. And this also helps kind of seed the idea that even though Celine was there to be an adoptive parent, she was never able to give the sort of unconditional love that her biological mom probably would have. And so we're establishing that Rumi, despite having the parent figure, still feels a loss. So here we can have this quiet, pensive, reflective moment. I think it means a lot more for Rumi to ruminate on her mom in this moment than it does in the flashback when she's a child. At this point, the BFFs maybe catch up to her, and we drop all the sort of comical framing of them. They can be consoling in this moment. And so, again, we're establishing everything revolves around their friendship. So in this moment, the BFFs are asking Rumi, hey, are you okay? Are you good? Not verbatim that, but effectively that. She doesn't like brush it off. She does reveal to them that just not feeling right. She exposes that she is struggling with something to some capacity. And maybe in this moment, we have her probing her friends, trying to establish how they feel about demons. Because in this moment, I want Rumi to really strongly consider telling them that she is half demon. I think Zoe and Mira try to say something that they think is supportive for Rumi, but tears down demons, because for them, their views on this have never been properly challenged. So they have a real binary good versus bad view of Rumi and demons. And what they don't realize is that when they're putting down demons, they're also putting down Rumi. So there is like an interesting conflict there. And the BFFs, they feel good that they are shit-talking demons right now. And this is making Rumi hesitant to tell them. And in this moment, we can have the flashback to her childhood. I think in this flashback, maybe she's a couple years older, and we also have Zoe and Mira in the flashback, along with maybe their parents or something, to sort of indicate that even though Celine was not their parents, they have known Celine for a long time. Because we do establish in the actual movie that Zoe and Mira have a pretty strong understanding of how Celine responds to certain situations, and the things that she would say. And they also sort of harbor this hatred of demons that I feel like was imposed upon them by Celine as a person who guided them through being this pop idol superhero. I think it would be useful to establish that they have known her for a long time because Celine has influenced them with her worldview. So they're probably in the background as Celine and Rumi are having this conversation about her patterns and hiding them and not revealing them. And then coming out of this flashback, we now have a direct motivation for why Rumi's mind switched over to, no, I don't think I can tell them. And so she puts it off a little bit and they all go home. At this point, maybe they're trying to take it easy. And this is when Zoe pitches going to the internet doctor guy. I think that was a great scene, fun character. Let's keep all that in. I guess maybe now I should mention, as they come out of the doctor's office, they don't run into the Saja boys. Because in my version, the Saja boys don't exist. I'm just cutting them out of the movie, which I'm sure a lot of people who really like this movie would not appreciate because they probably like Jinyu at the very least. Jinyu is one of two characters who actually display growth in the movie. There's only two, it's Jinyu and Rumi. No other character actually grows or changes, including Zoe and Mira, which I'll get to in a moment. But yeah, the Saja boys, I'm cutting out entirely. I don't really like Jinyu and Rumi's relationship. I think All of the other Saja boys are incredibly flat characters who have zero depth. They're just props, which I guess is fine, but like they're just taking up space. I feel like ultimately those characters were included in the movie just because they were like, well, we have these performers and we want to give them characters. Here you go. So at this point, Huntrix is planning the big show, right? They've got the big show for the honmoon, most important show of the year. And I would love it if in this moment, Zoe and Mira recognize that Rumi is hyper focusing. She's doing the thing that the doctor told her not to do. She's diving fully into the planning and prep of this show so that she can ignore everything else. And because of that, she's becoming detached. She's not herself. She's not her usual normal self. They've known each other for a long time. I like to think that the friends would be able to pick up on the nuances of this. So in response to this, Zoe and Mira would say, hey, you know what, Rumi? Don't sweat it. Let's go do something fun. They go do like a fun group activity, maybe something they haven't done in a long time because they've been overworking themselves for years. They're just gonna go do something to let off some steam and relax. And I'm sure Rumi would probably push back and be like, no, this is so important. This is so important. And the other girls can say, you know what? Fuck this show. It's fine. We've done it a million times. We've done so many shows. We're really good at what we do. We really don't have to plan it and go super elaborate. Like, do you remember the show we did at the beginning of the movie where we just like dropped out of a plane and said, hey, whatever, we'll just do it on the fly. We improvised. We're really good at that, right? Like, we always put on a good show. I want you to be good more than I want the show to be good. Okay? So like, let's just clear our minds, go do something fun. And maybe while they're out on the town doing fun activities, some fights break out with demons or something, right? Like, we got to throw in a little bit of just like candy. And through this, Rumi is still struggling, but you can tell that she's like easing up a little bit. She's a little bit less tense. And over the course of this, I would like to imagine that Zoe and Mira open up the lines of communication, much in the way that they did later in the movie when they started talking about their insecurities. I like having them model open communication. Now in the pitch, remember, this is only the second time that that's four. This is only the second time that Rumi has had the opportunity to tell them, that we've seen at least. And I would love it if in this moment, Rumi realizes that as much love as she has for Celine, Celine's love for her has always been conditional. And she equally loves her best friends, but their love for her has never been conditional. It's always been unconditional, as, you know, to the best of their knowledge, right? And so that allows her in this moment to trust them more. But she can't just come out and tell them, hey, by the way, I'm half demon, because she understands that this information will cause them to second guess and question a lot of Rumi's motives and just a lot of aspects of her character and personality. So what she's gonna do is she's going to bring the conversation into a more personal tone, and she's going to get them to agree to a bunch of things before she drops this information on them. Right? So she's going to say things like, hey, you guys know that I'm there for you no matter what, unconditionally, always, right? I'm ride or die for you guys. And they're like, yeah, of course. And you would do the same for me, surely, right? Yes, of course. You know that I've dedicated my life to fortifying the honmoon and protecting the people of this planet, right? Of course, obviously. I always fight for what I think is righteous and moral, so on and so forth, right? And we establish like who Rumi is, like what is her character, what is her moral fiber, particularly seen through the eyes of her best friends. They're trying to figure out like, what is this all about? She's clearly building up to something. Is she going to leave Huntrix? And then Rumi finally tells them, she says, by the way, guys, I've really been struggling with something. I didn't know how to tell you. I am half a demon. My dad was a demon. She shows off the patterns and she's like, and it's starting to affect my voice, and I'm really scared and freaked out. That's what's been going on with me, and I could really use your help. And in this moment, I think that Zoe and Mira would be supportive, but with like a little bit of tension in their support. Like what you would hope for is a relieved support. Like, oh, that's all. That's all you had to tell me? That's not a problem. We could work through that. I thought you were going to say something horrible. That's how you would hope that they would react, and they don't respond in that way. But they do seem supportive. And the reason for this is because they are still trying to process the information. They don't really know what the ramifications are of this or the consequences of this. And for them, they are compartmentalizing this information. In their mind, demons are one thing and Rumi is another thing, and there is some fibrous connective tissue, but Rumi is not in the demon category in their brain. It does change their relationship with Rumi, but at the end of the day, Rumi is still their friend, and they still care about her and love her. There's a cognitive dissonance for them, and they haven't quite figured it out yet. So at this point, I think Huntrix is rehearsing for the big show, and then, maybe some demon fights break out or something. I think this might be a good opportunity for Rumi to really start seeing some nuanced behavior in the demons. Maybe the demons are a little bit more curious than she would expect, or they're a little bit more defensive rather than offensive as expected, or whatever. I think she should see something in the demons that she can identify with. So she starts seeing herself in the demons. She starts seeing a connection there. And through that, Rumi is starting to question all of these things that she presumed that she knows about demons. So once they get through the fight, Rumi really not interrogates, but questions her friends. She says, doesn't this feel wrong to you? Is this easy for you guys? Did you notice this thing or that thing? And I think in this moment, Zoe and Mira, the BFFs, they don't see what they're doing as wrong. They see a separation, a difference. Demon problems are not Rumi problems, even though they're kind of related, but they're different things. And so they're a bit confused. They don't understand why Rumi is taking this personally, and they're trying to help Rumi separate herself from the demons by insisting that the demons are as bad as possible. And they're saying, we know that you're not that, so you can't be attached. You have to be separate because we know how good you are. But maybe they fumble a little bit with indicating how good they think that Rumi is, and they're really just hammering home how bad they think demons are. Rumi is taking this a little bit personally. I'm seeing something here that you're not seeing because I'm closer to it. It's hard to not feel like some of this applies to me as well. Here's where the big conflict happens. And it's not between the BFFs and Rumi. It's actually because they're at rehearsal when they're having this conversation, and there's a hot mic situation. Maybe a tech who overheard this leaks the audio to the public or to the press or something like that. And this is the moment where the public officially learns about the existence of demons. And not only do they learn about the existence of demons, but a highly public figure, Rumi, is insisting that she is just like them, that she is a demon, at least in part. And so not only does the whole world develop this hatred for demons, but they start turning on Rumi as well, because they're making the same connection that Rumi is, but they are applying the negative things that Zoe and Mira are saying about demons onto Rumi. Because even though the BFFs see a clear distinction between Rumi and the demons, the world does not. As word gets out about this and people really start fomenting hatred for Rumi, this really blindsides the friends. It super catches them off guard because they know their own experiences and they know who Rumi is to them. And the things that the whole world is saying about Rumi does not align with their experiences. And this is especially radicalizing for them because they are hearing their own perspective amplified times a billion and weaponized against somebody who they care a whole lot about. It is easy to commit acts of cruelty. It is easy to recognize cruelty in other people's actions. It is difficult to recognize cruelty in your own actions. And so this is a moment where they see cruelty in the actions of the world, but it is their words that they are using. So I think this ultimately pushes Zoe and Mira into being the most ardent supporters for Rumi. They become more ride or die than they ever were in the past. This gives them a great opportunity to recognize how harmful their perspective was and allows them to actually confront that and then apologize to Rumi, say that we'll be there for you no matter what. I don't care what anybody else says, we know who you are. We're never gonna back down from this. We will always be there for you. And that's something that I thought was so desperately missing from the actual movie. Zoe and Mira are constantly saying ignorant things about demons in Rumi's face, and at no point in the movie do they ever have to confront that. They never apologize to Rumi, and ultimately their characters never change or experience growth. The only sort of change we see in their characters is when Rumi is exposed. Zoe and Mira do not accept her. They hold their weapons up and they sort of threaten her. To me, this moment represented them just ultimately being shocked and not knowing how to process things. This is a moment where they were like, I don't know how to feel because this is a lot of crazy information being presented to me in a high stress, high pressure situation. I'm kind of freaked out right now. That was their freaked out response. And then they get mind controlled and then they hear Rumi's song and they fight by her side. Their characters just revert back to how exactly they felt right before the shock of learning who Rumi is. So I feel like they didn't actually change. They just had a moment of shock. But in this pitch, they commit harm to Rumi, just like in the movie, but they're able to see that they did something wrong. And they're able to atone for it, right? Like, one thing that concerns me is how many people watch this movie and they relate to Zoe or Mira. They see themselves in those characters. And the lesson that they learn from the movie is, no matter what you say, it's fine because it'll work out in the end. You don't have to actually admit to fault. I don't know. The way that those characters were treated in this movie really bothered me. So now in the pitch, at this point, it's like, okay, their friendship is as strong as it has ever been, and it's going to stay that way for the rest of the movie. That is the solid foundation that the movie is built off of, or the pitch. And in fact, their relationship with Rumi is so much stronger and so contradictory to the effectively propaganda that the world is espousing about Rumi in this moment, that it causes them to actually question and second guess what they know about demons as well. They say, if the world can be so wrong about Rumi, what could we be wrong about? Maybe there is something that we don't know about demons. And so at this point, I think it would maybe be fun to have the Huntrix ladies go on an undercover mission where they're all disguised up and they go to the underworld. They figure out some way to get down there and they try to live among the demons. They can learn about their way of life, how they became demons, what are their values and their objectives. And along the way, they learn some unexpected and interesting things about this demon culture and all that stuff. I also think this would be a great opportunity to learn more about Rumi's parents. Maybe somebody down there knows more about her dad. There's clearly a prevailing narrative of her mom in the overworld. Maybe there's a prevailing narrative of her dad in the underworld. Something like that could be interesting to explore. And at this part of the pitch, things start getting a bit hazy and it would take some time to figure out. Maybe something that they learn about the demons is that they are bound to the spirits of the people in the overworld, or they're reflections of some sort, and they have been corrupted by the hatred. So just recently, maybe there's a massive influx of demons. Maybe they could be considered spirits, sort of a neutral type of entity, and over the years, they've become more and more demon-like. But I think around this time, the Huntrix girls realize that the solution is not to repair the honmoon, but to repair the people and thereby repairing the spirits so that they are no longer demons. Because something I didn't realize during the reaction, or even some of my post-reaction stuff, only when I started thinking about this pitch did I realize The honmoon is effectively a physical manifestation of Celine's outlook and her problem-solving perspective. Celine believes that if something is wrong, you should hide it, and it'll eventually work itself out. What is the honmoon? Well, we have all these demons. What if we just sweep them under the rug, slide it under the bed, and we seal it up forever? What if we just hide something and all our problems will be solved? That is what the honmoon is. That is how Celine views the world. And so what Huntrix needs to do is they need to enlist the living population in a fight against apathy, hatred, and ignorance. And then the honmoon is not needed. In fact, the honmoon only serves to further segregate people. Then as the Huntrix girls return to the overworld, they see that this hatred among the people has really festered into something quite nasty. People are just being more cruel in their everyday lives. And then at this point, I think Zoe and Mira maybe have the realization of like, oh no, how is Celine gonna take this information? Because they don't realize that Celine has known this whole time. They think that now that the whole world knows, Celine knows, and they understand how Celine views the world, and they think, oh, she's certainly not gonna take it well. At which point, Rumi can say, oh, I forgot to tell you. Yeah, Celine has known my entire life. And in fact, it was on her specific recommendation that I not tell you guys about this. She's the whole reason it took me so long to tell you. And so the BFFs are kind of shocked about that. Like, oh, that is concerning information. I mean, this is a little serendipitous, but maybe it's around this time that they see that Celine has actually taken to doing televised interviews and stuff like that to act as PR. And in the process, she is kind of pushing Rumi out of the group because she sees Rumi as having gone against her wishes by telling people, right? She heard the audio from the rehearsal and she knows that, oh, well, Rumi broke the one rule I had for her. The one rule was don't tell people. And so she is kind of pushing Rumi away and sort of ostracizing her from the group as a publicity strategy because she thinks that with Zoe and Mira and maybe somebody else slotting in, they still have an opportunity to repair the honmoon. For her, as much as she has some love for Rumi, the honmoon is her number one objective. Everything she does is in that effort. And this is the moment that I think it fully dawns on all of the Huntrix girls that Celine is the big bad. She is the ultimate villain. We don't need Quima. Not that long ago, I was just praising Quima, but I think ultimately it's kind of a cool character design. The visual is sort of interesting and the vocal processing is kind of cool. And Quima has a really cool weapon, right? The weaponizing of shame. That was the thing that was really captivating to me about that character. But I don't know. I think Quima as a villain is a little bit lacking because I think the best villains are people who are trying to do the right thing, but their worldview and their experiences have warped their perspective and have led them to believe that doing the right thing in the wrong way is the only way to get something done. I think that makes for compelling villains because you understand where they're coming from. Nobody is looking at Quima and going, yeah, I get that. I know exactly how he got there. I don't think anybody is looking at Quima as a rational character. But I think Celine operates as like a really understandable villain, right? Her entire worldview is based off of the honmoon. So we get how she developed some of these ideas. She is literally trying to do the best she can to protect the people of Earth. I think there needs to be some big dramatic showdown between all the girls and Celine. And I'm not sure exactly how that should end because I could imagine an ending where Celine does try to make amends and does ultimately see the error of her ways. But part of me feels like that might be too neatly tied up and too simple. Whereas I could also imagine an ending where they effectively get Celine to confess to her prejudices in such a way that damages her propaganda through the interviews and stuff, and allows the people to start to see and understand things through a more objective perspective and to better understand the Huntress girls. And through that, Celine, maybe she doesn't fully come around. She just becomes an ineffective opposition force, which allows Huntress to prevail. But maybe Celine is a problem that's going to take a lot of time to deprogram and to educate her about these things that she is always talking out against. And I also do recognize that, in a weird way, this entire pitch is basically just How to Train Your Dragon. It's just almost exactly note for note, verbatim, How to Train Your Dragon, which, hey, you know, if it's not broken, don't fix it. I love that movie. Although, you know, How to Train Your Dragon also has a communication problem, but it's better justified in that movie. In that movie, well, I don't want to get into details, but there's a reason why Hiccup does not reveal his secrets for a while. Also, my pitch has some elements of The Legend of Korra, so I'm probably subconsciously borrowing from a lot of things that I like, but one of the things that I feel like it demonstrates is when you have characters that communicate, you can explore more nuanced aspects of those characters. Instead of it being a will they, won't they change, will they, won't they accept me, just make it so that everybody knows everything and acceptance is difficult. Because sometimes it is. That's just like real. And sometimes in order to change, you have to work at it. Sometimes you have to stumble a little bit. You have to make mistakes, but you keep trying and eventually you get there. And I think that's super rewarding. And the movie as it currently exists just didn't really have as much of that as I would have liked. Anyway, I'm finally done talking. Sorry for going on so long. Hopefully I was able to give you a little bit of insight into some of the creative decisions that were made in the movie, or give you like a slightly different perspective on some of the things that happened in this movie. But I'm going to stop talking because my voice is getting weak. My patterns are starting to show. Oh no. Thank you for joining me. I appreciate you and your time, and I'll talk to you next time. Bye.